I got new software. Welcome. Happy Monday, friends. Welcome to the KW New England Growth Call. I am joined with Jennifer Bovey and Tiffany Hampton. Before we kick off, guess what? Everybody go to the chat, open your chat. Unless you're driving. Don't open unless you're driving and wish her a happy birthday.
What? No.
Anyway, let's continue with the growth chat.
All right, let's get started here. Happy Monday, everybody. It's 2:00, which means it is the New England Growth Call time, fastest half hour, and then second half that fastest half hour after that with Brooke and her technology tips, tricks, and goals. So let's get started with our first half hour. Thank you, everybody. We have a special guest on today. Is he here, Brooke?
He's here. I just went running down to his office to wave to him, but he must have gone somewhere else because his laptop wasn't here.
But he's on Zoom currently.
He's on the Zoomies.
Right,
I see him. Come off of
All right,
mute.
before we get to him, I have to say hi to Steve because I haven't seen him. Hi, Steve. Nice to see you.
Hi, Steve.
Okay, so we have a guest. His name is Kevin Cox. Kevin, would you unmute yourself and say hi to everybody? So I can see where you are.
How are you?
There you are,
buddy.
I hear you are right next door to Brooke currently, or somewhere in the vicinity of her. So you got to step away, something like that.
I'm not near her actually at all. So, I mean,
Not anymore.
My office is right down the hall from her, but right now I'm not there. I'm in my house. So, but good to be here.
Nice. Well, welcome. And we're excited to have you on today's call. So Brooke was telling me a little bit about how you are just killing it at social media and you're using humor and just uniqueness and just genuine stuff to help with listing appointments and stuff. So can we go right back to who you are? How long have you been in real estate? How long have you been at Keller Williams? And then go from there?
Sure. Yeah. So I am in the Nashville office, Gateway. And I've been in real estate since November of 2019. So I'm in my fifth year now, I guess, going into that fifth year, something like that. Yeah, that's where I'm located, and that's what I've been doing it. I've been with KW I started with KW 19. I ventured with my team to another location for a year, but I'm back. I came back in mid-February.
Well, welcome back. Happy to have you. I'm glad you're on our growth calls too, because I heard you were on the growth calls previous to that time. And so tell me a little bit about your social media, what you're doing with it and how it's working for you in your business.
Sure. Yeah. Actually, I'll back up to when COVID hit. So I became a realtor just before COVID hit. That was fun. And I didn't know what to do as far as how do we get the word out. And that's when, just kind of going back to even when there was campaigns created, they weren't like these weekly opportunities, but it was like this, if you remember, anybody remembers those 6-week campaigns, and it was like Monday you do this, Tuesday you do that, Wednesday you do this, and then Friday you always end with a video. You remember that, Brooke? And so I just did it in my sphere. And what came out of that was I was able to get 3 listings out of it, literally listings. And it was amazing, like $0, literally copy, paste, do what they say. And then that was what happened there. Fast forwarding to being back here is that I've been able to actually just go in. On Mondays, I log into the Facebook page, grab that one document, and then I set up all my campaigns on Monday to send out Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So that's what I've been doing, and it's created a lot of traction of conversation of, as you said, Brooke, humanizing myself and keeping opportunities. And it's been great. I've gotten some really strong results from just conversation pieces and helping people through the process since I've been back. So so it's been awesome.
That's awesome, Kevin. So so you get all the content that is given, you schedule it out. When people comment on it or like it or interact, how do you respond and how do you keep that kind of flowing?
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll make sure I, first of all, respond back to them, and then I might ask them a follow-up question. Right.
Can you give me an example of one?
So this or that Thursdays, right? So we have that. And someone's like, oh, well, what was it like last week was like neutral colors of a room versus bold colors of a room, right?
Yes,
So
good
someone,
memory.
yeah, I know for some reason I remember that.
Fangirl.
And so someone like writes bold, and then even if it's a realtor, I don't care if they say something, I say something back to them. And I might ask them a follow-up question, or I might make same like, yeah, I'm totally that way too. So I'm a neutral guy. I'm not the big bold color guys, but just kind of follow-up questions like, what colors walls do you love in your house, and that kind of thing, and they always like blue,
I love
gray,
that.
that, right? So
Yeah, no, I that's great. So do you modify a lot of the posts, or do you simply use what is given?
I literally copy and paste it, literally.
And
Yeah.
it's working. That's awesome. We
Yeah, it's
love
been
to hear
working
that,
for me.
right, Brooke?
Yeah, yeah.
When he ever said this to me during one of our meetings, because I helped Kevin come back to our world, he was like, you guys still do those social media posts, right? And I was like, oh yeah, do we ever, and more. And he said, just by being human and using some of those posts in the past and having humor, I was able to get appointments. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, so you were human outside of real estate as a person and you're getting appointments.
So Kevin, I have another question on that. So
Yep.
do you still post real estate stuff like you're just listed, you're just sold, or are you really mainly focused on content that's not?
Yeah, I do a combination of both. So like if I put someone on a contract, if I get a house closed out, I'll also do that too, because I want them to see the successes of my clients. So just trying to blow out that opportunity. So that's really what I've been doing, is anything that's real estate related. So those posts that are already packaged for you, it literally takes you 5 minutes to do it through command. It's super simple. And then I add any closings that I had, or under contracts, anything that's a significant milestone in this industry right now.
So what is a tip, trick, or golden nugget you could share with everybody other than what we have been already discussing that you could share?
Yeah, so I would say a tip literally is just go in there and grab those, and maybe block it on your calendar on a Sunday night maybe, and just schedule out when those posts go live. The thing I'm playing with is when they go out and how to be interactive. The default is Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Is that the best time? I don't know. So sometimes I do it at 6 a.m. just to see if I get a little more traction in the mornings. So that's what I would say is your biggest tip is just grab hold of them. It's free and it allows people to interact with you, and you can put it on all of your social medias.
And so when you post it, you post it obviously on your business page. Do you then forward it from your business page to your personal page?
Sometimes I do that. I don't always have the chance or opportunity to do that. So if it's something worth, so if it's a closing, then yes, I will definitely forward that on to my personal, just to get as much exposure as possible. So yeah.
And I have another question on your business page. How do you get more people to like your business page? What did you do anything to get that to increase?
Yeah, so I haven't paid or anything of that sort quite yet. I haven't explored that since I've only been back for about 6 weeks. But I do, what I do is I just invite as many people as possible. So I'll just sit there on my computer and just invite all my personal sphere to it, in regards to that. So and again, this is all $0 things, like literally $0. So that's the beauty of that. So and yeah, it's worked out really well. I mean, since I've been back, I've been able to put 5 buyers on a contract. I had 2 closings last week, and I signed a listing over the weekend. So it's just been great. So I'm really excited.
So let me just ask you again. You just said 6 weeks. That's in 6 weeks?
I've been back. Yeah. I've been back. Yeah.
And how many people do you have under contract?
I put 5 buyers on a contract.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, I mean, some of those people were brought with me from my last brokerage, but through just the help of KW and some of the resources of the KW family, it's been great. So.
Wow, this is such a great story. Yeah. Thank you for sharing all of this. And Brooke, is there anything else that I missed?
Well, I just wanted to point out the reason Kevin is able to know when to post is because he is using his business page. This is one of the key reasons we need to connect to Command through our Facebooks, get everything going and put the post out, because over time, it's going to tell you when your people are looking at the posts and when the best time for your post to go out. I have a very different sphere than Kevin or Jen or many of you. I know that my sphere looks at things at 11 p.m. So I make sure my stuff posts later at night or in the evening so that they come up, but you're not going to know that if you're only doing it on your personal. So it's so important to make sure you're on your business side to get the analytics that are so important. Tiffany, did you have any questions for Kevin?
I think it's pretty impressive that in 6 weeks, 5 buyers under. Are those buyers from your sphere?
Yeah, they were from my sphere.
And you stay connected with your
And
sphere?
from my database. Yeah, people from my database. People that just all of a sudden popped up. People that were clients that I brought with me from my last brokerage. Yeah, so, but yeah, thankfully, just it's been, everybody's working hard. So
Yep.
it's
All
all
right, and
through
everybody's wondering, where did you find the inventory? Because
Yeah.
I think there was 5
scouring,
sales in the state of
literally
Massachusetts.
scouring.
So,
Yeah,
oh, all right.
scouring wherever I can. So
That's
He
the
came
hardest
back.
part right now.
yeah.
Wow. Wow. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited that we're able to provide this resource to the agents. Like Kevin said, like everybody says, it's copy, paste, go. Don't sit there rewriting. Don't sit there overthinking it. Rip the Band-Aid off. No more perfection paralysis. Just do it.
Yeah, I tell that, actually, it's a great point, Brooke. I tell all my agents, it's not about the message matters, but it's more important that you're top of mind. That is the
Right.
bottom line. It is top of mind. So if you make a phone call and it just goes sideways, that's okay. You're top of mind, So like, and you're like, oh, I could have said this better. I could have said that better. Yeah.
At least you did it. At least you did it.
That's right. So
Wonderful. Oh, I'm so glad you're back with us. I'm so glad you're
That's
back.
like a mic drop. Like I feel
I
like
know.
I think we've heard everything. Like it was great. Thank you so much, Kevin. That was
Thanks for the
such
invitation. I
great
appreciate it.
nuggets. Yeah, we'll definitely have you back on again. We'd love to see your follow up in the next 6 months or so and what else you're doing with the social media stuff. That is that's fun. So thank you, and stay on because we're going to be giving a prize away at the end of the call or at the 2:30 time frame, and then we're going to provide some content right now. So stay on and check it out.
Thanks, Kevin. All right, let's get into that content. There we go. Thumbs up if you can see the growth call content. Because woohoo, everybody's paying attention today. Fresh calendar, fresh month. Welcome to April. If you have somebody play a prank on you, please put it in the comments. Would love to know how your family got back at you. My 6-year-old is not smart enough to know about pranks yet, and April Fools or understand it. So I was safe this year. Have glue.
Okay, first of all, she's extremely smart enough.
Well, yes, but she's not savvy enough. Let's put savvy. Like she wouldn't know that it's April Fool means you play a prank.
April Fool was
does,
my
though.
10th anniversary with Keller Williams.
What was that, Isabel?
April Fools is my 10th anniversary with Keller Williams, so April 1st, 2013.
Happy
Your
anniversary.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
That's no joke there.
No joke. No joke. Love it. So let's get into what we're going to be doing for the next about 8 weeks. We're doing a fact over fear series on Tuesdays for you guys. There's still a lot of misinformation going on about like affordability and all these different things. So let's start the conversation together on Tuesdays with everyone. Now, if you didn't know, this is a part of your design suite. I'm going to put it out here for you guys, but if you wanted to go in and change the imagery or anything, you can, but just grab this image. And it says, if you have been thinking of investing or buying a home, what questions can I answer for you? When it comes to home buying or investing, there are still so many myth understandings or fears. Many think they cannot afford a home or investment property. The truth is, you won't know until you do the math with a professional. Now, notice I added the word investing in multiple places in this because people may own a home, want a vacation home, do not think they can afford. That's up to you guys to have the conversations and get them in the professionals' hands. So let's start the conversation. And then, by the way, this is a perfect time to start putting properties out from your website and showing off the mortgage calculator that sticks with them for every single property. So if they know what they may be able to put down or what their base, good credit, poor credit, fair credit, excellent credit, that sticks with them every time they view a property on your website. The other cool thing is you can send people a link to a zip code. And when you go to more, select price reductions within the last 7 days and use that as a permanent link to give people information. One of my favorite little hacks. So let's get those fears gone and give people facts because we are realtors, not realtors. All right, Wednesday, self-care day. How do you take care of you? Put it in the chat while I'm reading this. How do you take care of you? Okay. So how do you take care of yourself? Favorite local spots you love to relax at? Today is a good reminder to take some time for yourself. This is a great way to find out all the good spots in your community that have like quiet nooks where you can grab a coffee, read a book, ignore the world. Maybe it's a great spa that has an awesome steam room or massage table, but ask your community, where are you going to chill out? How do you take care of you? Or it's just a good reminder to take care of.
62 people on the call, and we have like 4 or 5 people saying they take care of themselves. Come on, realtors.
Come on, realtors. I doubt that.
Time block this.
Isolation. I take care of me now. Like I'm getting there. I'm getting hair and nails. That's one of my favorite things. I go see my eyebrow lady. I would just really quick. I would love to just sit somewhere. We have no really cool places around us that have. I know. I was trying to go right past it. We don't have any cool like reading nook areas, but when you get into like Boston, around the city, Natick area, there's some really cool places where you can grab a hot cup of coffee, sit down with a book, and nobody bugs you. It's amazing. George, I can see that for you. I can see that for you. You probably go to the same place Kyle goes to.
We have a lot of jokesters in the chat.
Yeah, we got a lot. They're all punchy. They're like punchy from awards. It's amazing. So this or that Thursday. How many of you like maple syrup? Like the real stuff, not the crap in a bottle, not the corn syrup. My dad and I have been making maple syrup my whole life because it's maple season. So for this or that Thursday, it's officially maple season throughout New England. What do you prefer to pour the syrup on? And if you heard that, pour some sugar on me in your head when that happened, you and I are on the same playlist, okay? Are you
Wait, I
team
have
pancake?
to bring Kevin back for this one. I have to bring Kevin. Kevin, you still there? So if you post this or when you post this and somebody says, I love maple syrup with pancakes, what do you say? What do you comment back with?
My comment is that I
Yes.
don't like pancakes at all.
That's not a part of the game.
But
Lie
that's
to
the
me.
real answer.
I know,
Lie
how
to
weird is
me.
that? Like I just do stuff to
What a
get
Dutch
just to get
baby.
a reaction,
What
get a
they're called?
conversation
Yeah.
going. You know, what's your favorite place? What's your favorite pancake house in New England, or what's your go-to
Practice.
for
There you go.
sugar houses?
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's
Love
amazing.
that. Love it.
So are you team waffles or are you team pancakes? And the bonus points for them, there are no points. We just put that there to have them give you the best place to go. So Jen, what are
Well,
you?
I mean, they can gamify it and do
They
points if they
can.
wanted to, by the way.
I mean,
You can. Yeah.
if you go there, you could get a gift card while you're there and go live and say thank you to everyone who commented on this post. Here's a winner for $25 to Parker's Sugar House or whatever it's called up in New Hampshire.
I'm actually with Harry on this one. I like French toast better than pancakes and waffles. So I'm kind of disappointed there's no option for
It's not this or this or this Thursday. It's this or that Thursday.
just saying.
Well, I want to see if that gets in there. Let's see what people say. I enjoy both. We just had Lucky Charm pancakes.
Eggs up in Cumberland. Yes, Martha. Yes.
So to ask, tag people, find out where they're going to enjoy. Better yet, can you get any maple locally? When I don't know about the southern states, the closer to the water states on Rhode Island, but I know in New Hampshire, when you get north of Concord, there are maple houses everywhere, and especially as you get into Vermont. Well, we're not eggs. Is eggs like we're eating eggs?
Eggs
That's
Up.
the
It's a
name.
place. It's a place.
I thought she was saying I get my eggs up in Cumberland. God. Sometimes the written word is hard.
We're back. We're fine.
We're back. Chocolate chip
We're live.
pancakes. Yes. Yes. And now they make all kinds of fun chocolate chips. You can get like mint chocolate chips, salted caramel chocolate chips. You can put all kinds of different chocolate chips in both your pancakes or your waffles.
Yeah,
Cool.
this is a great one to send some of your favorite places to go to. And a lot of people won't know those places. So make sure you add your little zing, your finesse to the comment section, or put in there my favorite places in the comments. So that way they go down there and comment themselves. So
And-
Kevin, you had a lot of great tips for that. I love it.
Yeah, and even link to it or tag that place, because almost all those places have a business page. So make sure you like them from your business page. Then go in and tag them and say, this is where I go. This is my favorite place. I only get my maple cotton candy. That exists, by the way. My mom bought me some. I only get my maple cotton candy.
Does
from
it sound
Ben
like
Sugar
it has
Shack.
enough sugar in it?
It is delicious. It's actually not super sugary. It's
Maple
delicious.
cotton candy isn't too sugary. I don't know. Does anybody else see something
Who's
strange
had
about
it?
that?
Please tell
No.
me there's some Vermonters in the house that have had it, because that's where I got it.
I
And I had
have
some.
totally had it.
It's not that sweet.
It's
not that sweet.
wonderful.
It is
At the fair,
wonderful.
they have an entire building dedicated to it.
Yes. At the Deerfield Fair is where I got it, I think. All the fairs have it. So there's our lineup for the week. Now let's get Tiffany's portion in real quick. So remember, every week we are also giving you productivity actions to take. And what is it about this week, Tiff, while I get the share back up?
So great for sale by owner. And how do we get folks off the fence, right? So I'm
Oh.
if you haven't learned yet, I'm extremely bold, right? So no. So seller says, we're going to sell it ourselves. Great, sell your own house. You should probably do that. Here are the statistics you should know when someone sells for sale by owner. You don't make me laugh. I can't seriously do this if you make me laugh. You make less money, it takes more time, it's going to cause more frustration, you're not going to have an expert on your side. It has been proven that in 97% of the cases, someone that advocates on your behalf, even if you're an expert and they're an amateur, you'll get a better deal. Agency is powerful. If you're okay with that, then you should sell it yourself. If you're not okay with that, hire me.
Mic drop. Now you can
And-
start calling your Fizbos.
If you need it a little softer, make it a little softer. And I recommend being bold.
If you're calling Fizbos, you should be hard hitting. You should be ready to push people off the fence physically as they're sitting there.
Yeah. And I will, a bonus to this is when somebody asks me, will I reduce my commission? My answer to that is no. And after I'm done sharing how I sell your home, you won't ask me. Be bold. They won't expect it. Anyway, that's my productivity action. How many for sale by owners can you have that conversation with, and how many for sale by owners will you get in today's market? Okay. Mofers of the week. So I've given you some different content. You choose how you want to do this. You can set up a webinar, you can do a home buyer seminar, a home seller seminar, you can schedule a complimentary call. Whatever you do with this, you make that decision. However, here's your MOFR. Thinking of buying? Schedule a complimentary call where I will share the 4 reasons to buy now, even with interest rates higher, and the steps necessary to be ready to enter the real estate market. Now you could say, join our webinar, come to my home buyer seminar, whatever you want to do with that. And then I tagged in the 4 reasons, and you can make up your own reasons as well. For a seller, are you concerned about where you are going to live if you sell your home before you find one? How many have heard that objection? I can't sell because I haven't found the house that I want to live at. Well, we have the answers. Come to my seminar, call for a complimentary meeting, and learn why selling your home before buying a new one has several advantages and the steps to make the process smoother. If you click the links, it gives you some ideas on what to talk about.
I love that. I love that you are giving them such easy, fast productivity things that they can instantly take and put into action in their way. So these could be in phone calls, social media, emails. Guys, don't overthink it. Don't worry about HTML. Go into the smart plans. Just make it ugly. Ugly gets opens. I say it all the time. Ugly gets opens. Don't sit there worrying about, do you have the right rainbow header with the sun peeking out to get your image through? Just put it there. Just put it out there into the world.
Yeah, it's so true. When you get just think about this for a second. When you get a advertisement or a commercial email, what do? Do you open it? Do you read it? Do you click it open for a minute and put it in the trash? Like any of those, right? You do. When you get something that is personalized to you that may say, "Hey, Kevin, how you doing?" in the subject line. Kevin, do you open that email? Would you open that email if that was yeah, one that's personalized too. It's not pretty, but it gets open, just like Brooke said. So we cannot say this enough. Don't go for making it pretty. Don't spend the 3 to 5 to 12 hours to make it pretty and then never send it out because you don't think it's pretty enough.
It's this failure to launch, right? It's we are so great at thinking about what we think we want to do. We give you all the things, just do it. Just do it.
Yes.
So that you can build a team, so that somebody someday can just make all the things you want them to look like. So you have the leverage to do it.
All right, we have a few minutes left. I would like to, there's a lot given in this, the 27 minutes. So I want to hear a couple of ahas or action takeaways from today's call, either from Kevin's or Tiffany's playbook. What are you doing in your business that you heard from today? You could either unmute yourself, raise your hand, or put it in the chat.
Everybody looks away from the camera. This is
My aha is copy, paste, and go.
Copy, paste, go. Isabel, you know what? That's it. Copy, paste, go. Thank you. Who else?
Don't wait for it to be perfect. Just get it out there. Get yourself out there.
Yes, love that. Do not wait for it to be perfect. So many of us do that, right? It's not perfect enough. I got to fix it. I got to make it look better. Not going to send it.
It's not my aesthetic. It's not my aesthetic.
Yeah, right.
You know,
right. Not what I was going for. Wasn't what I was going.
Not my
Just send it.
Just send it. Just send it.
Just put it out there. Yes. What else? One more.
6 months.
And one more. And then we're
Perfect
giving
or
away a
not, you're
gift.
still top. Hi. Perfect
Hi.
or not, you're still top of mind.
Mark, I think Kevin, I think you said that, right? Perfect or not, you're top of mind when you keep doing this consistently. Just do it consistently. Pre-post it on your business page once a week. I think Kevin recommended Sundays is when maybe he does his. Is that what I heard?
Yeah, either Sunday nights or Mondays when I first come in the office. I set it up for the Tuesday to launch. So
Yeah.
Smart guy.
Absolutely.
and videos
Time
matter
blocks it.
too. Like I know we're all afraid to get in front of the cameras. But when you do a live video, it goes places. So
Really, it really, we were talking about this. Anybody at the ALC Mastermind? Just a couple. Last week? When was that?
Yeah, last week.
Just last week. That was Wednesday. Kyle, I think you were there. We were talking a lot about social media in one of the masterminds, and it was the same thing, Kevin. It was just do it and keep doing it consistently. You're going to see that you'll probably have a lot of likes when you first get started, and then it's going to drop down a bit. Yet people are still seeing you, even though they might not be liking it. Maybe not. They might not comment on it, and get through that piece and get to consistency, and it ends up doing a domino effect of what's going to happen and being top of mind. Kyle, did you want to add something? I saw you get really close to the camera. Like, I gotta say something.
I'm just fidgety. I put my legs up, I sit up, I can't stop moving. Usually I'm on the phone pacing back and forth.
That could have to do with what you put in the comment section earlier, but I'm not sure.
Oh, that would make
All
me
right.
fall asleep.
Let's pick our winner. I have from our software the winner. Remember, you have to be on to win. And the back half of this, we are doing the playbook. So please stay on. We're going to stop the recording and restart it. If I botch this last name, I am so sorry, but I'm going to do it in my Canadian. Jason Boulay. Are you on, Jason?
I know
don't-
that guy.
Yes, I am.
Where are you? Where are you? I can't find you. There you are. Jason, congratulations. Is this your first growth call?
I've been on a couple others.
Well, congratulations. So you won your first home book. So we will get that out to you. I will connect you to the to Cassie after, and we will get that out to you, or we'll get it to Jen in the next week or two to get to you. But your first home is coming your way.
So Brooke, I know Jason obviously because he's in my market center, and I know that he's hosting a buyer seminar. Is it this week?
It was
Tomorrow?
actually last week.
Oh, it was last week. How'd it go? And
It
you
went
used that
real well.
book, right?
Yeah, it went really, really well. It was super easy with all the PowerPoints and everything. So,
Excellent.
and
We're gonna
I kind of
hear more about
struggled
it.
with trying to make everything perfect, but just getting it done, and it was pretty easy, and it was a lot easier than I thought in my head.
Well,
Excellent. Can't wait to hear more about it. Congratulations on the extra book you're getting.
All
Thank
right.
you.
So let's do this. We're going to stop the recording, get you back on. Jen, you have a great, enjoy the
Thank you.
sunshine. Go enjoy the
I'm
sunshine.
going to go play some golf now. Bye.
Nice, thank you.